الإسلام ديني والأرض بغير ديني محمد اللي هديني نور الإيمان دين الإسلام ديني والأرض بغير ديني محمد اللي هديني نور الإيمان.
Today's society, the Muslim youth have fallen into the trap of the gangster life. A life of gang violence, money, alcohol, drugs and clubbing. A life which completely goes against the teachings of the Quran and the Sunnah. Indeed, this is a life which will only bring hardship, sorrow, pain and failure. Not only in this life but also in the hereafter. Since when did Muslims become gangsters? This is a life of Jahiliyat. This is a way of Jahiliyat, a way of ignorance of the pre-Islamic period. If we look at the youth, who are we trying to be like? Who are we taking as our role models? People like TuPac, people like Biggie, 50 Cent, DMX, Scarface. They took this life as their paradise, my dear brothers and sisters. And in the hereafter, every individual who follows the same path, the same road of disbelief and evil will end up in the same destination as them in the hereafter. They call it the gangster's paradise. So what is the reality of the gangster's paradise, my dear brothers? And what is the reality of the Thug's mansion? The gangster's paradise is the burning fire of hell, a fire that will burn you. The heat of the fire is 70 times hotter than the hottest fire found upon the surface of this world. Is this the type of paradise we're seeking? And as for the Thug's mansion, it is nothing but a fire which will cave in on you, burning your skins, melting your faces. Is this the mansion we are looking to end up in? These individuals, they lived their life to the max. And what happened to the likes of TuPac Shakur? Death overtook him unexpectedly. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Yes indeed, he got gunned down at the age of 26. Bang, his life's over. So as for those who think, let me live such a life now, spending it drinking, blazing, getting stoned, getting legless and high, oppressing other Muslims, serving drugs to other Muslims, jacking your own Muslim brothers, thinking right before you die you will repent. Fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reflect upon the reality. Reflect upon the reality. Death could come and take you right here, right now, while you remain heedless in your life of chasing dunya and running after money. Imagine, my dear brothers, dying while drunk on alcohol, dying while you're stoned, meeting the angel of death while you're buzzing and you're high. This will be the state in which you will be resurrected. Wallahi, people I personally knew have died on that state. And it's strange, the most certain thing in life we treat it as something doubtful, death. And look around you, who do you look down on? You look down on your Muslim brothers on road who have become crackers, smackers. They are only in this position because of you serving dope, you serving crack, serving heroin. And these little youth that you're serving it up to will sooner or later end up in that exact same position as those smackers, crackers, picking up cigarette butts on road that you look down upon. And you'll be questioned about how you spent your money. How can you earn money doing haram and then spend it on your family thinking you're doing good, filling their bellies up with your haram money? How can you feel pure wearing the clothes you wear, you brought with your haram money? You're a Muslim. Imagine dying within that state, wearing the clothes that you're wearing which you brought with your haram money, dying within the car which you brought with your haram money. For people like you, our society is in a state of corruption. Our youth are moving away from the Deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and turn away from the earning of haram money by selling drugs before death overtakes you while you remain heedless, wake up to the realities of life. And we find brothers in gangs, repping postcodes, fighting with your own Muslim brother who just lives 5 minutes away from you. Why? Because this man stepped into my ends? Your ends is nothing. Just the PFC down the road, that's what you fight for. What do you understand about domination and authority? The Sahabas, may Allah be pleased with them, they conquered the world at your age.